Bruh. Welcome back to another glorious day in the life of Trey Herrera. Or as my wife would tell me to say it, Trey Herrera. We're gonna start off, we're going to the junkyard. I'm about to pick up my boy Jesus. And we're gonna try to get a crankshaft for a 5.3. So I have a in good condition used 5.3 crank for my 5.3 at home. I ordered new bearings for it, so we're gonna replace all the bearings, stock rebuild as I said. Then we're gonna hone the cylinders. Yeah, the whole nine. It's gonna get nice and cleaned up. We're gonna paint the block, everything. That is the deal. But we're in the candy van right now, as you guys can tell, and everything's super loud and obnoxious. But great response for the GTO, like getting the GTO. Pretty much the goal in my life right now is, one, I want to keep doing car stuff. So that is the goal, to keep doing car stuff. I do enjoy it quite a bit, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't make these videos, or I wouldn't go through the efforts of what I'm going through. So that's number one. So getting the other GTO, I'm gonna definitely talk it over once more with the wife to make sure it is the smartest possible decision, and then we'll go from there. So now, as for the Z, I did figure out the Z. I finally, you know, naturally with car stuff, you jump to conclusions. I'm like, oh, nothing's changed. It's literally same setup as it was before. 5.3, ASA cam, LS6 springs, nothing crazy. That's just what it is. Now I did notice that short-term and long-term fuel trims were not working. So what that tells me is the car was in open loop, and then the computer finally threw a P0200, which is an injector fault, either a grounding issue or the pigtails that I added to the harness. One is arcing, or something's going on to where the injectors are not getting full voltage, so it literally goes into open loop 100% of the time and doesn't allow the car to run properly. That's why I was kind of tripped out, because I didn't think any of that was happening, but it finally gave me the code, and now I know. So now I did check timing and everything out. I was dead on with everything, so, and I didn't think I made a mistake, but I wouldn't put it past myself. Sometimes, you know, I like to get stuff done, so, and that's when the mistakes could be made. So the fact that it shot out a P0200, and I was pretty sure that I didn't misalign my timing gear or anything like that, and yeah, so everything's all good mechanically. So, and the car didn't sound crazy when it ran. It didn't sound, there's no knocks, no ticking, no nothing. It just ran a little different. It ran like it had a stock cam, but from that code, that's pretty much what you could expect. It cuts off a couple cylinders so you don't get the chop or anything. Hey, you want some candy? Who's that? Oh, nobody. Damn, blood, you cut your hair. Look at that. It's crazy. It's been like 10 years. Damn, fool. You look so different. And you didn't even cut that much. Dang, you look different. Hell yeah, Seuss. New year, new you, blood. All right, everybody, this is our next LS swap. And by our, I mean Jesus's next. We've been gathering parts, and he's kind of been picking my mind about all the LS stuff for this E30. He's been slowly fixing it back up. He's hype. This man went all out. He got the Willwood clutch set. He's getting all the goodies for this thing.
Dude, I just want it to be nice.
It's gonna be gangsta. All right, guys, we're in the hood for sure. We're at the junkyard, and somebody was like, oh, free car in the parking lot. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna hopefully get an easy crankshaft here, and yeah, but oh, that was so funny. The first thing you see when you roll in the parking lot. All right, junkyard number 2.
The other one had just a bunch of non-wrecked Tahoes and stuff, so we didn't really want to mess with some of the engines because, you know, the wrecked ones, you know, we're running. Yeah, so usually ignore my mass life right now. The car is crashed or whatever. It came from a running vehicle, so that's just a rule of thumb. We always check to make sure they spin beforehand before even trying to pull stuff. So how hard?
This one spins really good.
See? Yep.
Yeah, the other ones didn't even want to spin.
Yeah, a lot of them don't want to spin, especially with the older LS stuff. The head gaskets are trash in them, so that's pretty much the deal. So yeah, we're gonna take a look around and figure out what we want to do here. Also, rule of thumb is always go and look for everything first before just settling on one, because sometimes you go ahead and find gold. Let's see what this one is. This is 5.3 here, possible 4.8. But yeah, sometimes you find gold, and that's the deal. All right, we got another one out. We're gonna pull the balancer. We're pretty much gonna flip this thing over and then just pull the crank, really. Give Jesus a thumbs up. This will be putting in work. There it goes.
Oh, good.
Got it.
Sweet.
Should be all of them.
No, missed one. It was the big.
Tired, fool?
Damn. This heat's killing me.
It's hella hot. We're just, and then on that dirt field or whatever, it just bakes on you. So we didn't really work at it that long. It just, you know, you're in there sustained and working hard. So when do we start on yours?
Soon. I get parts in like 2 weeks. All I need is little stuff, so maybe in like 3 weeks we'll take it apart and start doing it.
We got to do it before winter time, before it's cold.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be quick.
Hell yeah.
So, how was the junkyard
It was good.
trip?
It was good. We went to the hood one too.
Did
It was
you
super
find
good.
anything?
Yeah, I did, but that'll be for another video.
Oh, okay. my
Actually,
bad.
I found a couple
Getting
things.
ahead of myself.
Yeah, I'm working. Sorry guys, I say it all the time, but I really think about filming all the time, but sometimes I don't want to bore you guys, so I don't film what I'm doing. Anyway, right now we are hand polishing this crank, and pretty much you do this so when I put the crank back in, that we have a really nice prep surface for the bearings. They're not likely to spin.
Dang, nice and shiny.
Almost. So the goal, like I said, like a few minutes ago, was is to get this nice and almost mirror-like. So this is pretty much the first pass, which is this crank is looking really awesome for, and we're gonna get it nice. I mean, I'm just doing a stock rebuild on this 5.3. The goal would be to, you know, maybe sell it or something. I haven't figured it out yet, but probably gonna sell it, and we just want to have a nice running motor for whoever buys it. Don't want to sell trash and then have somebody come back and be mad at me. So what did we decide?
About?
The GTO. I know a bunch of people are hype on me getting a second GTO.
Oh, yeah.
But
well,
I'll kind of give you the rundown, and then my wife could go ahead and chime in at any time. I thought about it, and I love my GTO, and
honest to God, I swear I'd probably get an attachment to a second one. And I already have a lot on my plate right now. So with that being said, I'm deciding against the GTO. And I don't want to sit on it. In case I did decide to sell it, I don't want to sit on it. So I do think another project is in order. But with the new projects, I think what I want to do is, instead of me build them and race them or whatever, is I just want to auction them off to people and kind of build it people's choice wise. What do you
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, whatever you decide or whatever you think is best.
But what is your opinion?
I agree. Like, literally all the points that you gave out, like, made a lot of sense. So, I think it's the best. We probably if we did decide to do that, we'd probably get more of like a car that more people want.
So my thought is, I would like to do a C10, like a 60 C10, something to that effect. I think those are really, really cool trucks, and obviously I really like building the cars. As you guys could tell, I'm always working on something. So I really like building the cars, and then I just keep my personal cars for me. So, and do whatever I want with those, but
yeah,
I do want to build something that I could share with somebody else. Like, hey, I built this, I filmed it all. Hey, check out the videos. If you have a problem with it, let me know. I could fix it or do whatever, and just kind of build a portfolio that way.
Yeah.
It's the time for games and it's the time to kill. Make up your mind,